All right, good afternoon. Welcome to today's game between Holy Name of Jesus and St. Paul's of Lakeview. This is game 3 on Holy Name's schedule. Holy Name comes into the action today with a 1-1 record, having won decidedly on March 15th against Holy Cross by 8-1. Star of that game was Calvin McGee, who pitched all 4 innings for Holy Name, gave up only 1 hit, 1 run, which was not earned, walked 2 and struck out 9 in the fantastic performance. The hitting leader for Holy Name in that game was Dominic Toden, who had 2 triples. Toden comes into today's game with 4 at-bats, 4 hits, 2 doubles and 2 triples. His only other plate appearance was an intentional walk in the game against Holy Cross. Also, one of the big hitters for that particular game against Holy Cross was Patrick Jones, who came in with a single RBI and scored, as well as Calvin McGee from the plate also had a double. Tyson McGee, batting from the last spot in the lineup, was a big producer for Holy Name with an RBI double, which ended up being the game-winning RBI. And Carol Ross also had a key hit in the second inning for Holy Name. Today's lineup for Holy Name: Patrick Jones is going to lead off and pitch, followed by Calvin McGee, who's going to play behind the plate. Dominic Toden, as usual, will be at first base. Keenan Phillips will be at third. The DH, Reed Daigle. Sam LaMartina, the usual second baseman, will play at his position, followed by Daniel Jarrow, who will be in center field. Bryce Beck at shortstop. Andrew Foley in right field. And Terrell Ross concludes the lineup for Holy Name. Holy Name's the visitors in this game, and on the mound for St. Paul's is Rivetto, right-hand hitter. All right, got one umpire standing behind the mound, and he is ready to play, calling the first batter to the plate for Holy Name. That's a right-hand hitting pitcher, Patrick Jones. First pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 61 mile per hour from the St. Paul's pitcher. St. Paul's playing straight away against Jones. Foul back on the left-hand side, out of play. Patrick Jones comes into this game with a 2-4 for a 500 batting average with a triple. All right, got an 0-2 count. High one. Jones wisely let that one go into the catcher's mitt. Count is 1-2. Holy Name has not had trouble scoring in the first inning in both games. Got a piece of it. Breaking pitch, got him. Swing and a miss by Jones, goes back to the dugout. Calvin McGee strode to the plate. It's 1 out for Holy Name. First pitch high and tight. McGee comes into the game with a 250 batting average with a big double in the second game. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Fastball low and away. 2-1.
Guy.
3-1. Popped up, center field. Center fielder calls it. He's under it. Goes over his head. And McGee stops at second with a double.
Yeah.
Ball was hit very, very high. Center fielder was under it, but just slightly went over his head and dropped. Scored a double for McGee. Dominic Toten, left-hand hitter.
Good D.
Strike on the outside corner. 0-1 count. Toten comes into the game. He has not gotten out in the first 2 games of the season. He's 4 for 4 with an intentional walk for the other plate appearance. Low and away, and McGee just strolls over to third. All right, Holy Name with a runner on third, 1 out, and a dangerous Toten up to bat. Toten has a lot of space on the right side of the field to put the ball in play. Popped up back into the netting. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Toten. All right, Rivetto's ready again. Gets away, but McGee holds at third. Inside, full count. Rivetto throwing from the stretch. Up high, and Toten strolls to first with a walk. Runners on the corner for Holy Name. Keenan Phillips, number 17, right-hand hitter, coming to bat. Keenan had a RBI single last game. Swing and a miss. Toten goes to second, uncontested. Runners on second and third for Holy Name. One 0 count. 0-1 count on Phillips. Fastball, 63 mile per hour high. 1-1 count. McGee with a big lead off third. Shortstop playing in. Strike right down the middle of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Phillips. All right, Phillips ready. A little bit outside, evens the count at 2-2. Got 1 out, Holy Name threatening with runners in second and third. Reed Daigle, good contact hitter on deck. Line foul. Just a little bit behind, but Phillips definitely got a piece of that one. Still 2-2 count. Rivetto back on the mound for St. Paul's. Full count, gets away. McGee halfway down the line. Coach calls him back. Very short backstop here at field 4 at LaSalle. Ball doesn't go too far. All right, Phillips back in the box. Rivetto back on the mound. A big pitch coming. Got a piece of it to stay alive. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Holy Name as Phillips takes a full count pitch for ball 4 and heads to first. We got Phillips at first, Toten at second, and Calvin McGee at third, and Reed Daigle, a very good contact hitter up to bat for Holy Name. First pitch, swing and a miss at the knees, 61 mile per hour on that one.
Got to read.
Swing and a miss, and quickly Daigle's in the hole 0-2. Up high, gets away from the catcher, pitcher there to cover. McGee stays at third. 1 ball, 2 strikes for the right-hand hitter, Daigle. Sam LaMartina on deck. Swing and a miss. Gets away from the catcher, but no one gone. Did he call a foul? Called foul tip. Saves Daigle. Got one more chance. Outside, and here comes McGee to score under the tag. And here comes Toten, another one. 2 runs in for Holy Name.
Woo!
Quick coaching over there at third by Hooks to take advantage of the situation and give Holy Name a quick 2-0 lead with Reed Daigle still at plate. Right down the middle of the plate, called strike 3. But Daigle does his job and stays alive to give his teammates a chance to score. Holy Name takes the lead 2-0, 2 outs. First pitch, LaMartina high, 1-0 count. Phillips over to third. Swing and a miss. Throw over to third. Phillips back in plenty of time. LaMartina gets a piece of it, goes off to the right side. He's still alive. Martina generally hits the ball on the ground to the right-hand side, so if he can do that, there's a chance that he can beat out the throw. Holy Name can score another run. Up high. Phillips staying at third. In the dirt. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on third for Holy Name. High and tight. Martina has to back away from it. It was full count. La Martina goes to first. Runners in the corner. Holy Name. Daniel Jarrow, center fielder, comes to the plate. Shows bunt, balk. The pitcher stopped in mid-motion. Umpire had to call a balk on that one. Phillips comes home, and La Martina goes to second on the balk call.
Oh.
Left side foul, but third baseman gives chase, and he makes the catch to end the inning, but not before Holy Name scores 3 runs on only 1 hit, leave a runner on base, and at the end of the top of the first, Holy Name with a 3-0 lead, with St. Paul's coming to bat. All right, we're back at the ballpark. We head into the bottom of the first inning with Holy Name with a 3-0 lead. Up to bat first for St. Paul's is the pitcher, Rivetto. Patrick Jones on the mound for Holy Name. This is his first appearance as a pitcher for the Gators this season. Calvin McGee, the catcher. Dominic Toten at first. First pitch coming. Fastball called strike. Called strike, 0-1. Ground ball to shortstop. Handled cleanly. Over to first. Got him. Beautifully played. Bryce Beck over at shortstop just scooped it out and tossed it in one motion over to Toten at first. 6-3. Well, that helps. That was a sharply hit one hopper to Beck at short. Sipple, second baseman for St. Paul's up. Pitch high, 1-0 count. Two-0 count. Fastball outside, 3-0. Called strike, 3-1. Swing and a miss. Full count. 65-mile-per-hour on that fastball. little bit low, couldn't get the call from the ump. McGee held it, but a little bit low as Sipper heads to first for the first base runner for St. Paul's. Runner on first, one out. The catcher, Lovelace, up for St. Paul's. Jones looks for the sign, coming to the plate. Called strike, 0-1 on the inside part of the plate. Very short lead at first. Toten holding him on, but Jones is focused at the plate. LaMartine at second, shading to the bag. Breaking pitch, a beauty, absolute beauty curve. First time we've seen that. McGee quickly threw the ball over to Toten at first, almost caught the base runner Sipper sleeping. Ball low and away. McGee, being a pitcher, has a very quick release behind the plate. Very short lead at first. Breaking pitch, 56 mile per hour high, just did not break the way Jones wanted it to. But he's got command of that breaking pitch, and he wants to throw it. There's another one, a little bit on the inside. Looks like it hit McGee, saying it either hit the bat or hit the batter. Ump just called it a ball. Runner takes second on the wild pitch. All right, Lovelace back up. Fastball. Got him looking, 66 mile per hour on that one. Jones just set him up, threw a bunch of curveballs, and then with the heater, caught him looking. That's 2 outs for St. Paul's. Runner on second. Holy Name with a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Left-hand batter, Arjun up, left fielder. First pitch, a little bit outside, 1-0.
There you go. Yeah.
Got it on the corner. 64 mile per hour on that one, 1-1. Toten really giving the left-hand batter the bag. He's way off the bag. Breaking pitch. 1-2. Okay. All right. That's.
Oh, send him back, huh?
There was a mistake on the count. Holy Name players thought it was strike 3, ran off the field. Ump said no, come on back. No problem, says Jones. He's ready to throw. All right, 2 strikes on the batter, Arjun. Runner on third for St. Paul's. Swing and a miss. It only took one more pitch, and that's the end of the inning for St. Paul's. There's St. Paul's in the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. We've played 1 complete inning here at LaSalle. Holy Name with the lead, 3-0. And at the top of the second for Holy Name, Bryce Beck and Andrew Foley and Terrell. All right, we're back in action. Bryce Beck, shortstop, first up for Holy Name. Swing and a miss, strike one. Beck really had that outstanding play at shortstop last inning for the first out against St. Paul's. 1-1 count to Beck. Rivetto still on the mound for St. Paul's. In the dirt, 2-1 count. Beck gets a piece of it, fouls it back to the screen. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Swing and a miss on a high pitch. And it's 1 out. The right fielder, Andre Foley, left-handed hitter, coming to the plate. First pitch, way high, 1-0. Terrell Porter on deck for Holy Name. Two-one count on Foley. Foley platoons, plays both right field and first base for the Gators. Ball, 3-0 count to Foley. Foley way ahead. He will definitely be looking. Oh, swing and a miss on the outside pitch, 3-1 count. And Foley goes to first with ball 4. Holy Name threatening with a runner on first, 1 out. Terrell Porter comes to the plate. Porter playing left field. And after Porter, top of the order for Holy Name. Fastball called strike to Porter, 0-1 count. Coach really wants to get Foley in scoring position with top of the order coming up. Ball gets away and Foley takes second uncontested. All right, Holy Name got what it wanted. Porter back in, ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Nice cut. Foley takes third. It's 2 outs for Holy Name. All right, top of the order. Patrick Jones comes to bat. Patrick struck out in the first inning swinging, but he's an outstanding hitter. Plenty of contact in that bat. Pitcher makes a weak throw over to third just to keep Foley close. Not really necessary with 2 outs. Pitch high. McGee, the catcher, on deck, followed by Toten. Popped up, left side, shortstop calls for it. Makes the catch for the final out of the inning. We played 1.5 at LaSalle, Holy Name, with a 3-0 lead. And in the bottom of the second for St. Paul's comes Westbrook, Fontenot, and Chopin. All right, we're back at the bottom of the second inning. St. Paul up to bat. Leading off with the shortstop, Westbrook. Jones coming into his second inning of pitch after an outstanding first inning. See what he does here. In the dirt, 1-0 count. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 63 on that one. 1-1 count. In the first inning, Jones only faced 4 batters, gave up a ground ball, a walk, and 2 strikeouts to end the inning. Swing and a miss. Low fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking pitch, a beauty, almost got it. 2-2. I mean, it broke just at the right moment, too.
There you go.
Little high, full count. Didn't do what Jones wanted it to do. All right, full up. Fastball,
Yeah!
We got him at the letters. Called strike.
Nice job.
It, just a steaming zipper right at the letters, and the ump just put his right hand up and signaled the yank. 1 out. Fontenot, the DH. One 1-0 count. Fastball, 1-1 count to Fontenot. 2-1, bit low, ump signals. Chopin, the center fielder, on deck for St. Paul's. A little bit outside, 3 balls. Called strike, nice one. Ground ball over Tullis's head at short. Ball heading for the gap. Fielded cleanly by the left fielder. Holds him to a double. That ball was sharply lined right over the shortstop Tullis's head. Looked like it was heading to the fence, but the left fielder was there quickly to grab it and get it back into the infield to hold Fontenot to a double. That was really the first hard hit against Jones in this game. Number 2, the center fielder Chopin up. First pitch, swing and a miss. Jones looking to keep him close at second, comes to the plate, curveball off to the side. Oh, 2 count, way ahead. Boy, Jones needs his K right now. He keeps shaking off McGee's sign. Breaking pitch, a beauty. Wow, right on the outside part of the plate. Batter really had nothing to do but just swing at it. That's 2 outs. The right fielder, number 21, Montgomery. Runner's still at second for St. Paul's. First pitch, swing and a miss. Low, fast one, 63 mile per hour on that one. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Head back to the fence. Jones way ahead, 0-2. It's only the 4th batter this inning with 2 outs. Did the same in the first inning. Breaking pitch high, throw to third. Got him. Yeah. Got him out. What a throw. Woo. What a throw by McGee over to third to nail the runner from second. Coming to third, caught stealing. 3 outs. Holy Name continues to keep them scoreless. We played 2 complete innings here at LaSalle. Holy Name 3, St. Paul's nothing. All right, we're back here in the top of the third. Holy Name with a 3-0 lead. Calvin McGee up to bat for the Gators. Got McGee, Dominic Toten, and Keenan Phillips here in the top of the third for the Gators. Rivetta still on the mound for St. Paul's. First pitch low and away, 1-0 on McGee. Breaking pitch, ground ball, short. Through the shortstop into center field. It's going to hold McGee to a long single. Sharply hit the shortstop. Just went right over his glove, but the left fielder was right there to field it to hold McGee to that long single. Dominic Toten up to bat. Left-hand batter. First pitch, McGee runs. Gets a second easily. Stolen base. Runner in scoring position for Toten. Ball gets away from the catcher and McGee trots over to third. Toten has a lot of real estate on the right side of the field to get a ball to. .3-0 count. Rivetto's not giving Toten anything to hit. Walked him last time. Throw over to third. Rivetto had a balk called on him last inning, so needs to be careful with a runner on third. Breaking pitch outside. And Toten heads to first with a walk. He'll be on second in about a minute. Runners on first and third. Keenan Phillips up to bat. The coach for St. Paul heading to the mound to talk to Rivetto. Just made a pitch and change. Rivetto heads over to third. Number 5, Sipper on the mound. All right, umpire signals ready to play. Sipple, the relief pitcher, on the mound, getting ready to toss his first pitch to Keenan Phillips. Foul back. Toten was already heading to second, has to come back. Reed Daigle, Ford Tullis on deck. Another fall back. Boy, Toten's got to go back to first again. He puts his head up. What's going on? Didn't he get the signal? 0-2 now on Phillips. Now he's at second safely. 2 runners in scoring position for Holy Name. McGee at third and Toten at second. 2 strikes on Phillips. Little bit outside. 2-2 count. Tullis on deck. No outs. Swing and a miss and a low pitch. Runners hold. That's 1 out. Phillips took a good cut of it, but just could not get a piece. Tullis up.
Go forward.
2 runners in scoring position. First pitch right down the pipe. 64-mile-per-hour fastball called strike. 0-1. Breaking pitch inside. McGee threatening, but returns back to third. 1-1 count. Sipple's got some heat on him and a quick release. Might be tough to hit. Up high and tight. 2-1 count. Up high. 3-1. Owen on deck for Holy Name. Pitched outside. Tullis walks. Bases loaded for Holy Name. Tullis at first, Toten at second, and McGee at third. 1 out. Owen up. Breaking pitch, swing and a miss. Outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jarrow on deck. Breaking pitch. A little bit tight. 2-2. All right, Sipple ready. Coach wanted that one. Full count. Breaking pitch high, walk the run in. Owens trots over the first base, gets himself an RBI as Calvin McGee scores from third. We're waiting to see what the call is from the ump. Did was a call that he called Toten out. 2 outs now. Jarrow's still at bat. Tullis at third. Inside. Owens at second. Tullis at third. Called strike. Pop back up into the netting. 2 strikes, full count. Bryce back on deck. Might get a chance here. Breaking pitch, strike called. 64 mile per hour on that one. And that ends the inning for Holy Name, but not before Holy Name scores 1 to add to their lead, and now on top 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the third inning. All right, we're back. Bottom of third inning, Holy Name with a 4-0 lead against St. Paul's at Lakeview. Montgomery up. First pitch, swing and a miss. Patrick Jones still on the mound for Holy Name. Has not thrown many pitches. Has only faced 7 batters. Swing and a miss. Montgomery was the batter at the end of the inning in the second. As a caught stealing. So he returns with a fresh new count. 3 pitches. Montgomery strikes out, swing and missing. 1 out. Bailey. Fastball low and away. 1-0 count to Bailey. Calvin McGee still behind the plate. Toten at first. Swing and a miss. Big cut. Tullis at short. Back at third. LaMartina at second. Swing and a miss. A little breaking pitch there. 59 mile per hour on that one. Definitely took something off of it. Foul back. Jones with 5 strikeouts already today. He's only walked 1. Only allowed 1 hit. Fastball in the dirt, hoping he'd go for it, but he didn't. Oh, he took something off, and he did not know what to do. Strike 3. That's 2. Bailey goes down. That's Jones' sixth strikeout in this very young game. Rush up the bat, number 18, the first baseman for St. Paul's. 1-0 count. It's only the 10th batter Jones has faced, and we're 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Took a little something off, didn't break. 1-1 count, nobody on, throwing from the stretch. Breaking pitch, got it. Rush just waited for it. Rotation, hit him in the head, takes first. That's all right. That's what helmets are for. Rush trots over the first with a hit bat. Rivetto, the leadoff hitter, the pitcher up the bat. Holy Name's going to play him tight. They're not going to let him just steal around these bases. Jones has a gun behind the plate. McGee. Strike. 0-1. Two outs. Foul back. There is no indication at all that this base runner Rush is going to try to steal second. Coach is keeping him very close to the bag. Breaking pitch, an absolute beautiful pitch. 2 strikes. Just broke exactly where Jones wanted it to break, and there's very few hitters in this league that are going to hit that. Another one, but just too high. Two count. See what Jones does. Fastball at the knee. Doesn't get the call. Full count. Full count. 2 outs. Runner on first. Holy Name with a 4-0 lead. Bottom of the third. Fastball swinging a miss, but goes foul tipped. McGee wasn't able to hold on. So Rivetto, I think it hits at tipped. Jones, all right, still 2 strikes. That is foul tip. That is foul tip. Another foul back. All right, Jones ready. Got 2 strikes on this batter. Called strike, and Jones comes off the field with strikeout number 7. Holy Name with a commanding 4-0 lead as we go into the top of the 4th inning. All right, we're ready to top of the 4th. Holy Name pitching the last 2 games has just been outstanding. In 7 innings, Holy Name pitchers McGee and Jones have not allowed a run and only have allowed 2 hits in 7 innings, which is extraordinary in this league. Bryce Beck, shortstop up to bat. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Breaking pitch inside. 1-2-1. Andre 1-2-1. Andre 2-1. Andre Foley on deck. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Woo, sneaky called strike. That was a bit high, but called strike on Beck. Andre Foley walked last time. He comes to the plate, left-hand hitting first baseman. Ball. Swing and a miss. Two. Breaking pitch outside. Full count. 1 out. Chappelle ready again. Swing and a miss by Foley, but he can take first. Catcher gives chase, throws it. And Foley beats it out. Ball got away from the catcher. Threw it over the first, and there was some difficulty in the transfer of the ball, and Foley was able to beat it out. 1 out, Foley at first on a strikeout pass ball. Foley heading to second on a steal. He takes it. Tyson McGee up. Tyson had a important hit in the last game in the second inning, the game-winning RBI. Foley's now on third. Now he's coming home, and he will score. In 2 pitches, Foley went from first to home. Little insurance for Holy Name, which pads and adds to its lead. Now is up 5-0. Nice pitch. Swing and a miss to McGee. Base is empty now. Called strike. That's 2 outs. Top of the order. Here he is, the man who's been carrying this game, Patrick Jones. Popped up. Second baseman calls it. Shortstop comes across the field. Drops. Jones at first safely. We'll score that a base hit. All right, Calvin McGee, the catcher, runner on first. Calvin's 2 for 2 in this game with a double and a single. Line drive, that's a big hit. You guarantee it. Here he comes. Coaches holds him. In a rare moment of conservatism, Coach Hooks Holds him at second. Jones at second, McGee at first. That was a snake of a line drive. It just hooked. Luckily, the right fielder played it very well for St. Paul's. Runners on first and second for Toten.
Hey guys.
Outside, Jones takes third. And McGee at second. Toten can do a lot of damage with a hit right here. Foul back. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 runners in scoring position. Holy Name up 5-0 in the top of the 4th. The 3-1 now. 2 outs. High pitch. Toten didn't want to walk, but they didn't give him anything to hit. Toten heads to first. Bases juiced for Holy Name. Keenan Phillips up the bat. Keenan's had 2 plate appearances today. Walked in the first and then struck out in the third. First pitch, called strike inside corner, 0-1. Ground ball. It's fair. That bat is a fair. That is a correct call. The umpire called the sliding. He got him. It was a bit of a high tag, but it was well before the plate. Jones out at home. Anyway, Holy Name still scores a run. Goes up 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. All right, we're ready to play ball. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitcher, Sipel, up the bat. Patrick Jones still on the mound for Holy Name. Ford Tullis now the catcher. First pitch, called strike, 0-1. A lot of changes in the infield. Toten still at first. 0-1 count. Popped up, could be foul. It hooked foul. 0-2 count. Coach Hooks really wants to get a complete game out of Jones here. Breaking pitch, low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball. That in. He goes to throw it to first. Strikeout, but still throws it first. Tullis throws a Toten to get the put out. Strikeout 2-3. Lovelace, the catcher, comes up the bat. 1 out. No. Called. Hooks comes in, takes Jones out. Obviously reached the pitch limit that he had him on. We'll take a quick break. Holy Name on top, 5-0 with 1 out, and likely the last inning, bottom of the fourth. All right, we're back in action. Keenan on the mound for Holy Name. First pitch, called strike. Nice one. All right, next pitch from Phillips coming. In the dirt, 1-1. When we were watching Phillips warm up, he had a nice breaking pitch. See if he uses it in the game. All right, Lovelace ready to hit. That was a breaking pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. One out. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the fourth inning. Up high, full count. Lovelace struck out in the first inning. A little bit inside on the full count. And Lovelace heads to first with a walk. Pinch hitter coming up for St. Paul's.
Hey, folks.
Number 15, Bedsile, coming up for St. Paul's. All right, Phillips ready now with a runner on first, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Runners stand at first. That's it. The batter politely hands the ball with Tullis. Runner stand, so no harm done. Swing and a miss. Runner goes to second, no play. Batter struck out. Ball went to the backstop, and then Tullis threw the first. But now the ump's calling him back, saying it was not a third strike. Still the same. Runner on second, 1 out. Up high. Ground ball to the pitcher, went through the box. McGee has it. Runner holds at third, runners at the corners. That was just a very tough chopper for Keenan to handle, and it just went through him. Luckily, McGee was right there behind him to scoop it up and hold the runners at the corners. That's a base hit for Bedsile. Westbrook up. Westbrook struck out with a called strike in the second inning. First and third for St. Paul's. In the dirt, got a piece of it. Foul. 1-1, 1 out. 1-1 count. In the dirt, 2-1. Popped up high. 2 strikes on Westbrook, the shortstop. All right, Phillips back on the mound, ready to deal. Runners heads to second. Second and third now. This is the biggest scoring threat St. Paul's has had in this 4-inning game. 2 runners in scoring position. Up high, ball 4, and Westbrook goes to first. The DH, Fontenot, who hit the big double. Fontenot, who had the biggest hit of the game for St. Paul's, comes to bat. Ground ball with shortstop. McGee has it, but he has no play, but goes over to third for the force out. Lets a run score, but gets a second out. Bedsal out at third. 6-5, but Lovelace scores. Westbrook goes to second. We'll score that, a base hit for Fontenot. Chopin up. Balk is called. Runners go to second and third. Tullis with a good scoop. 1-0 count. Phillips 1 out away from victory for Holy Name. Popped up, it's in the netting. Got 2 strikes on him. Ground ball to the pitcher. This might be the end of the game, and it is. Ground ball right back to Keenan Phillips, and he just tosses it over to Toten to get the final out. We're just waiting for word from the umpire if the time has expired. No signal yet. Looks like we'll play 5. All right, we are going to play another inning. It's top of the 5th. Holy Name with a 5-1 lead. Reed Daigle comes to the plate. Swing and a miss, 0-1 to Daigle. Sipple's still on the mound for St. Paul's. Nice pitch by Sipple. 0-2 count to Daigle. Breaking pitch called, swing and a miss, strike out. But that was nothing Daigle could do with that one. All right, LaMartina up the bat. He walked in the first inning. Oh, man. Ground ball, foul. Catcher has it. But ball is foul. Up high. Breaking pitch, nice strike. Little bit outside. Called strike, 2 outs. Daniel Jarrow comes to bat. Daniel 0 for 2 today.
Daniel. Come on, Daniel.
In the dirt, swing and a miss by Jarrow. Shook his head. He knew he shouldn't have gone for that one. Three ball, 1 strike count coming up for Jarrow. Nobody on. 2 outs. Up high. Full count.
Oh!
Popped up to left field. Looks like it's going to drop, and it did drop. Base hit. Jarrow just pushed that ball over the shortstop's head. It just fell between the shortstop and the center fielder for a base hit for Jarrow, who's on first. Bryce back up. He tries a bunt. Nice one. Nice bunt. Beck's going to get the first on that one, maybe. Yep, off the bag. Runners at the corner.
Nice.
Beck did a very nice job of bunting that ball. Catcher's throw pulled the first baseman off the bag. Runners on first and third. Now second and third. Andre Foley up the bat. Andre walked in the second inning, then struck out, but got the first on a pass ball and later scored. Foley has a chance to get 2 RBIs here. High and outside. Popped up, it's in play. Pitcher calls for it, makes the play for the final out. Three outs for Holy Name. No runs. leaves 2 runners on with 2 hits. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Holy Name with a 5-1 lead. All right, we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Dominic Toten on the mound now for Holy Name to try to finish this game out. Called strike.
Oh no, he's coming.
Took a little bit off of it, called strike. Toten looks like he wants to throw strikes to get this inning over with very quickly. Two strikes. Toten ready. Swing and a miss. Jones. McGee tags him for the second out. It's 2 outs. Top of the order. Nope, last batter, sorry. Got called strike at the knees, 0-1. Another swing and a miss, 0-2. 1 pitch away from a 2-minute inning. A little bit outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Holy Name with a 4-run lead. Ground ball. Toten has it. Final out. And that does it. Throws it over the first. And that ends the 5-inning game. Holy Name on top. 5-1 against St. Paul's of Lakeview. Holy Name now goes to 2-1 overall record, but more importantly, they're 2-0 in the league, which is important because of the playoff format this year. We'll see you next week at the next game for Holy Name.